r/box office. Zapanda66 says. A summary of Avatar, TWOW's box office credentials from CinemaCon. Included photo. SNA69468 says. Move over Super Mario Inbound. At Club Silencio says. Took me way too long trying to figure out that Avatar TWOW equals Avatar 2W/Avatar 2 WoW. Whoever came up with that should be fired. Casino 998 says. I'm curious as to how an Avatar film would perform right in the middle of a packed summer schedule. Moore says. The first Avatar was not produced by Disney. That Zosal Dynastat is wrong. Prestigious Rock 201 says. James Cameron always dominant. Reekspsich 325 says. I misread that as Avatar WoW. Revenge_served_hot says. Really? I thought nobody would want to see this. I was also told it had no cultural impact whatsoever, and that so many on Reddit and YouTube don't know anyone in their circles, family, friends, co-workers, who saw this movie. Still feeling so much joy in thinking about my 4 viewings in IMAX. Actually I think I would be ready to watch it a 5th time in IMAX again, sad it isn't showing anymore. Close bracket. Tyrion and Pudrick says. Disney just distributed it. It should be James Cameron's Avatar. If Disney own it, can they make an Avatar movie without Jim Cameron? Frickin' ridiculous. Cardofo says. No cultural impact. Gary Anorb says. Where are those people saying, I don't know anyone who saw this? Agotfen says. It's funny to think about those doom and gloom posts and comments about Avatar TWOW. EscaperX says. Wow, no mention of James Cameron. Pretty disrespectful. r/box office. Wronglander says. It's important not to sleep on the international numbers for Mario, even with all the domestic success. I don't think the international returns for the Mario movie have got quite the spotlight they deserve. Even if the domestic totals begin to fizzle a tad, bringing it short of the coveted Incredibles to crown, which weaker weekdays and a lower third weekend perhaps indicate, this thing is busting down records the world over. Mexico, France, Italy, hell, most of Europe, actually, and the wildcard market of Japan still to open, could easily leg the flick to an insane WW haul. What do we think the remaining legs/prospects are for the film globally? Zwaft says. 1.4-1.5 BN. Lock it in. Purple_quail_4193 says. I guess I finally woke up this weekend. The numbers before were very good, just nothing compared to Dom. Emong757 says. The movie has yet to open in South Korea as well. Comfortable Lunch 580 says. I think Japan is the wildcard right now. Finally could do 1.25. If Japan underperform, 20 over 30 million. Or 1.4. If goes like Frozen, 100 over 150. It's now time for an unpaid shoutout. Check out Entropic Decay Gaming on YouTube for retro long plays and GoldenEye 64 custom maps. Lance Cassidy's love for classic gaming will transport you back to a time when games were simpler, but no less exciting. Subscribe now using the link in the description. r/box office. Adam Diddley says. The hierarchy of superhero films has forever been changed. Shazam, Fury of the Gods past 2011, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance 132.6 male. Lifetime gross over the weekend with $133 male plus and counting. It however still lost more money due to the fact that Ghost Rider cost $75 male maximum to make versus Shazam's $125 male maximum. Sesho25 says, might even reach the whooping of 133.0001 by the end of the month. Rambook99 says, Bombux can pay 170 mil for the licensing fee on paper, and it will be profitable lol like Black Adam. Thraramamamamamama says, got him, this was such a historical comeback for this movie. Sky's the limit from here on out. Bevasi Kudka says, I kinda liked Spirit of Vengeance. With a polished script and better characters, that movie could have been golden. Edgy_secular_mem says, Morbius still reigns supreme. Dabbing on Demgoy says, are we gonna have to endure like 4 years of shitty Shazam jokes now? No Nefariousness 2144 says, Shazam, fury of the audience. Casino 998 says, if it can pass Ghost Rider 2, the sky is pretty much the limit from here, and that's not even considering the much rumored re-release. Rough 124 says, /SHAZAMSWEEP r/box office. Duderish says, is Mario now a lock for top grossing worldwide movie of the year? Scout Galactic says, we have small kids and have been itching to go to movies as a family for like 3 years. We saw Mario the weekend it came out and had a lot of fun. Now every weekend I look at the movie list waiting for another kids movie we can enjoy as a family, and there is none. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies scare my young children, and it seems like all scary/adult movies out. We are considering just going to Mario again for a safe, fun family movie. I think there are many families in our situation. Give us any entertaining animated movie for kids, and we'll throw our money at it. Jaco says, Indy has a small chance but yeah. Lim Loves Donuts says, it's possible but not yet a lock. Transformers, with China, and maybe even the Flash movie might overperform with how much good buzz I'm hearing about it. Unite Us 3403 says, no. We should give some upcoming releases a chance as well. The Mandalorian says, probably, the only other film that has a shot is Indiana Jones. Edna Mo 23 says, maybe Indiana Jones or Mission Impossible pulls at EGM, but otherwise Mario has it in the bag. Even $1 billion performances for The Little Mermaid and The Flash and a Frozen level performance, if Wish breaks out like crazy, won't catch it. Naragaemo says, there is a pretty good chance it makes 2x of the whatever the number 2 ends up being. Rainwind says, not a lock, it's not even summer yet. Shadamishroom 1 says, not even done with half of the year. How can it be a lock? But, it's a strong contender. Atticus is okay says, we can't really call anything a lock until most of the big blockbusters have come out, but it looks very probable. Don Schiller doing the hula says, this sub and the word lock have a strange relationship. Podunk_boy89 says, I'd like to see how Korea and Japan handle this movie first. If it does well there, and it takes Frozen 2's crown, I don't think any movie this year stands a chance without like an indie breakout. The big issue is China seems to be rejecting Hollywood, and there's multiple movies out this year that, if it had a strong China, could pull it off, but without it, I doubt it heavily. 1.4 billion without China is a tall ask, and I don't think a single movie this year has the ability to do that besides Mario. r/box office. Professional Crow 4816 says, Shrek opened 22 years ago. This $60 male DreamWorks film made $42.30 male. Wow, $268.10 male Dom, and $488 male WW. It'd then be followed by 3 sequels and 2 spin-off movies. It was the first film to win the Oscars Best Animated Feature Award. In 2021, it was preserved into the National Film Registry. Included photo. Reddit says. Didn't open until May 18th. Frick you Charles says. Dang, all of my childhood movies I grew up watching are over 20 years. Holy shit man. Voltherian says. My mom took me to watch this masterpiece in theaters when I was a kid. I remember we arrived late at the movie because of traffic, but I still had a lot of fun. Thanks mom. Boss 452 says. Great film. I thought this and Shrek 2 are the only ones worth the watch in the franchise. And now Puss 2, but I hasn't seen it. L_T0P0 says. My biggest regret is not seeing this in theaters, because 4-year-old me thought Shrek was scary. Mighty Silver Wolf says. The box office is like onions.